This is Damon Stevens with Fenwealth Builders, and today is Thursday, October 14, 2021, and this is a stock market update for our trades for the day. Hopefully you've been tracking this throughout this week and seen that a lot of our trades here seem to be the same day over and over again, which is great. And what a great market we have right now. Taking a look at the market chart here, you can see here that the Dow Jones closed up 1.56%, NASDAQ up 1.573%, and S&P 500 up 1.71%. So market's definitely been recovering. And today was a nice gap up. Looking at our heat map here, you see almost pretty much across the board was green everywhere. You can also see that across the globe, most other areas were green as well, except for China was down. It's just red. And looking at red here now, at this time, I'm wondering if we might have a little bit of a pullback after this huge streak in this gap up we had today. So just be careful for Friday. There's a lot of options expiring tomorrow as well. So, it could be a very volatile day. So just be careful out there. Make sure you're locking in your profits. And let's just see what happens tomorrow. But right now, things are looking very bullish. Looking at our scanner today, GRVI and NRXP were our top two. If you look at GRVI, I did not catch this one. You had to be on it pretty quick. See here, the low was 487, high was 536 or 936, sorry. And you can see here it just pulled up here, and then the gap down and kind of retrace almost 50% of the move today. So I'm not liking this action. It looks like almost a one-day trip. We'll keep it on the radar for tomorrow morning to see, if we're going to have another run at this. But I missed this one, but hopefully you were on the scanner, caught it maybe early, and was able to grab some of that. One I did get a piece of was NRXP. So you can see here, the low was 926, the high of 1349. So didn't get a whole lot on this one, but you can see here, even if you missed the first initial take here around $12, it did pull down to 1125 back up again. So it was kind of choppy a little bit. And then you had this nice little run up here, a little bit of a pullback on the 20, and then a run back up to the high, and then pull back down to the 50. So going to look to see if this can, give us another pop tomorrow. I'll show you a couple trades where we did get a few days out, but this is definitely an opportunity, and hopefully you got some of that today. PSA we've been tracking for days. They continue just to grind higher. If you're in this one, this is a perfect pattern for just grabbing a hold of this and just riding it all the way up. You can see here down here at 310, and we're ended today at 326. So just a nice steady climb. So loving this one. If you're not on this one, I'm not sure where we're going to top out on this one here, but so far so good. It's pulled back to the 20. As long as it doesn't break down to the 50, if it breaks below the 50, then definitely get out and lock some of those profits out. Costs gave Solison a run, 1557. Back here in May, you had a nice run up here, and you can see here, over $41. And we've just been like grinding down this line right here, and we've sloped down, and then we finally got down through this line, broke out through the line, and now we've had 2-day rally up here. So we're sitting here at the second resistance line here at 22.59, looking to see if we can climb up to 24.67 be the next line to go in. 26.47 you can see up here would be the next possible resistance, and then we have a nice gap up. So let's see how far this can run. Not sure how far it'll go, but right now we're getting a nice couple-day pop. So we'll see what that can provide for us. OCGN, this has provided us, we've talked about this one several times, that you see here, continuous spikes, and these spikes are opportunities. And you see here, this is our third day, really fourth day on this spike up here. And so you'd see here that the top out was 1105 here, and we're not quite there yet. We came just short of that. So we're seeing if we can get another day out of this and see if we can come up and try to at least touch this $11 mark. So we'll see what we can get out of this. But so far, that one's been a multi-day trade, which has worked out great. Sunpower is another one that's just kind of, you can see this little curve here. So you can see that we just kind of curve back up here and working towards these highs again. 31.51 was the last high. So we'll see it pulled back a little bit. So it did find some resistance today. Here's this big breakdown candle that it's climbed all the way to the top of. And so we'll see if it can get back up there. Hopefully it doesn't have too much weakness, but right now we've had several days on this one as well. Looking at earnings, BlackRock and JP Morgan were the ones that definitely tracking. There were some others today I did not get a hold of just because I had something on my list. But you see that BlackRock just gapped up here. Huge move here up to 892. So a nice run. We have some way to go. There's a big, huge gap for the next run. It's got to find some resistance probably along the way, but I don't have anything mapped out right now. Most likely it'd be around the 920 range. But that's a huge run. We have a big, I didn't shade it in here, but we could see some weakness and some retracement here. We have a couple gaps to fill as well. So just be careful with that one if you're on that one as well. JP Morgan, we had that pullback yesterday, and then today a nice run up towards this resistance area. So we'll see if it can give us another run tomorrow. I'm not really liking the bank stocks this earnings season, but we'll see what we can do with them. Dutch Bros giving us a few days run here. You see it try to gap back up. It had a gap here and it gapped up. Try to go towards this high here, but failed. So we'll see if we can get another run on here. Hopefully this doesn't peter out here, but Dutch Bros had a really good multi-day run. Now this is second round, so looking good. Netflix just consolidating, so still tracking this one to see if we can get some new highs, but kind of flat right now. Nike almost filled this whole gap that we talked about the other day, so almost filled the gap. Then we got this resistance area to break through 161, so we'll see what Nike can do, but looking good. Tesla consolidating now. Just nice run. So you can see here we have some gaps to fill, but we got up to the 820 that we talked about in the videos this week. So 840 is the next run. So we'll see if we can get to 840 and then 860 after that. If not, if we fail here, we'll pull back probably this 50, possibly down this 100. So we have those mapped out already. So just be aware of that. Moderna talked about waiting for this curve up. We pulled back, trying to curve back up here and get a hold. We got above this resistance line here at 331, headed to 359. Hopefully again. So that's looking good now. NVAX still flat, still under resistance. So no moves on that one. Mara flat as well under this resistance line. So just tracking that. Hopefully it doesn't fail. Nvidia, nice pop back up here. Hit just under resistance here at 219. So hopefully we can break through that one and start to go towards highs again. The dollar's flat. Not going to cover much on that one. VIX pulled back here, so that's very strong for a move on the SPY. And the SPY, you can see this nice gap up, nice strong bullish momentum here. So we'll see. We got resistance coming up here at 444 and then 448. So we'll see how far we can take this. It could be working towards new highs. So that's looking good. Triple Qs, that's moving up here towards this gap as well. We'll see if we can get a gap fill this week to close out the week. If not, but it's still looking bullish here, so that's good. Semiconductor, same thing, looking very bullish, right at resistance right now. Financials, nice gap up here, so it's working towards those highs again. We've hit it once, twice, and this will be a third round up here, so we'll see if we can break out of here. Energy stocks still strong, still above all the moving averages. Got some resistance at 57.1. We got to break through. Gold just under this 200. So we got some resistance and this trend line that we got to break through here to start to move up. So that's going to take a little bit, but hopefully we can break through that one. Silver again trying as well, just above the 50, which is great to see. We can continue moving up north hopefully on that one. Bitcoin reaching towards that 59,000, getting over that 60,000. So got some resistance here to work through, but you see we're right at this line here. Got a couple other lines as we work towards new highs, but Bitcoin's looking really good. Ethereum looking good as well. Broke the resistance line, is holding it. Got another resistance at this 40.25 that we got to break through, but looking very bullish on that one as well. Shibu, a little bit of a pullback here, which we expected. I told you got out like at 2,900-ish, 29.27 is where I got out. So it's pulled back here. I'm just waiting to see if it can hold the support here at this 10, bounce off of here, and then I can get back in. If not, we could possibly come down here, but I'm not shorting this. I know some are, I'm not, so I'm just holding on. But that's our stocks. Lots of good things moving. Really bullish momentum across the board. So hopefully you're locking in those trades and your profits, and just stay safe out there. And this is our last video for the week. So enjoy your Friday, enjoy your weekend, and we will give you an update on Sunday on how we're setting up for this next week. Everybody have a great weekend, and we will talk more later.